Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome to the temple and welcome to the Shabbat that we do the consecration of our kindergarten and first grade class. Mazal Tov to all the students. We are so happy that you're here, and we're waiting to have you soon on the bima with your parents doing consecration. It's also blue jeans Shabbat, so if you are in blue jeans, you're wearing the correct dress code, so feel comfortable. If you're not and you're sweating, then nothing we can do about it. We begin our service with Hinei Matov Umanaim. To invite the Rooks Rapport clan to lead us in the blessing over the candles and the fruit of the vine. We turn to page 2 for the blessing for the candles.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold him, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Praised are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen.
Thank you, and we turn now to page 20 to sing together Lecha Dodi.
Shabbat
rise as we turn to page 28 for the Berlow. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, forcefully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tsevaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Baruch Ata Adonai, Ama'ariv Aravim. And we turn to page 34 for the calling of the Shema. Please be seated.
And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And these words which I command you on this day shall be upon your heart, shall be upon your heart, and you shall teach them diligently unto your children, and you shall speak of them when you sit in the house, when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise up, and when you rise up, and you shall bind them for a sign upon your hands, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes, and you shall write them on the doorposts of your house, and upon your gates, and upon your gates, that you may remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy unto your God, unto your God, unto your God.
We turn now to page 40 to sing together Michamocha.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך
Give us a place to rest, Adonai our God. Bring us into shelter in the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch ata Adonai, הפורס סוכת שלום, עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים. As we turn to page 46 for the tefillah. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואימותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, God of our fathers and mothers, God of Abraham, God of Isaac, and God of Jacob, God of Sarah, God of Rebekah, God of Rachel, and God of Leah, the great, mighty, and awesome God, transcendent God, who bestows loving kindness, creates everything out of love, remembers the love of our fathers and mothers, and brings redemption to their children's children for the sake of the divine name. sovereign deliverer, helper, and shield. Blessed are you, Adonai, Sarah's helper, Abraham's shield. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. Please be seated as we turn for the blessing of Shalom, the blessing for peace, on page 60. Please join me as we read together. Grant abundant peace to Israel, your people forever. For you are the sovereign God of all peace. May it be pleasing to you to bless your people Israel in every season and moment with your peace. Blessed are you, Adonai, who blesses your people Israel with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, המברך את עמו ישראל בשלום. The prayer for healing and strength and courage in our lives is on page 253. So we turn now to the handout, the consecration handout. And we turn to page 1. I want to invite all the first graders and all the kindergarten students that are going to be consecrated to come with their parents to the bima. Please all come here. I'm going to need the parents' help. And since we're opening the Torah, I'm going to ask everyone else to rise in honor for the Torah.
Consecrate them to the study of your teaching. May the words of Torah always be sweet to them. May they bring honor to themselves and their families, this congregation, and the whole house of Israel. And let's all say together.
Amen.
And I was told that the first grader in the kindergartens can actually recite the Shema.
Say together.
Now it's for you to say together.
Shema.
Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one.
And now all the congregation, please answer.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Eloheinu, Kadosh Shema. Our God is one, Adonai is great, holy is God's name.
Israel.
Please, everyone, be seated. And we turn to page 3 in the handouts. Jennifer, would you help lead the congregation in the blessing before reading from the Torah? Please be seated, everyone.
Baruch et Adonai Hamorah.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach leolam va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
Amen. And you can follow the reading in your handout. וספרת לך 7 שבתות שנים, 7 שנים, 7 פעמים, והיו לך ימי 7 שבתות השנים, 49 שנה, והעברת שופר תרועה בחודש השביעי, בעשור לחודש ביום הכיפורים, תעבירו שופר בכל ארצכם, וקידשתם את שנת 50 שנה, וקראתם דרור בארץ לכל יושביה, יובל היא תהיה לכם, ושבתם איש אל אחוזתו, ואיש אל משפחתו. You shall count off 7 weeks of years, 7 times 7 years, so the period of 7 weeks of years gives you a total of 49 years. Then you shall sound the horn loud in the 7th month, on the 10th day of the month, the day of atonement. You shall have the horn sound throughout your land, and you shall hallow the 50th year. You shall proclaim freedom throughout the land for all its inhabitants. It shall be a jubilee for you. Each of you shall return to your holding, and each of you shall return to your family. This is a very famous verse, not only for us, the people of Israel, but also for every proud American, because verse 10 that we just read is on the Liberty Bell. In Philadelphia, you can go there and check, and you will see that from this chapter, chapter 25, verse 10, you shall proclaim freedom throughout the land for all its inhabitants, is right there on the bell of freedom, on the Liberty Bell. And the reason is that more than 3,000 years, our people came with the principle that every human being deserves freedom. It doesn't matter what is the color of your skin. It doesn't matter what is your nationality or your ethnicity. It doesn't matter your gender or your sexual identity. The only thing that matters is that everyone was created in the image of God. We were all created equal. We all deserve dignity and freedom. I cannot think of a better way to enter the consecration students into our religion. Such pride of our tradition, of our heritage, that we gave this wonderful principle. We all deserve to be free human beings because we were all born equal. We were all born in the image of God. Shabbat Shalom as we say the blessing after the reading from the Torah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tokenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. V'zot haTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael. V'zot haTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael. Al pi Adonai b'yad Moshe, b'yad Moshe. Al pi Adonai b'yad Moshe, b'yad Moshe. Tizot haTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei
back to our prayer books to page 293. Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. On this Shabbat, we remember especially Joshua Fink, Raymond Allen Sr., Gladys Fox, Ivan Howard, Eleanor Hyman, Florence Heimson, Philip Sherman, Arthur Sobel, Bernice Hildebrand, Philip Levy, Leo Loeb, Anne H. Obsevit, Florence R. Sales, Henrietta Silk, Stanley Baron, Larry Gross, Edwin Kerman, Sharon Kessel, David C. Rosenberg, Max Klein, Samuel Klein, Sadie P. Temas, Edith Maxine Gasser, Evelyn Jacobs, Clara Weiner, Helen Vine, Jack Udin, Edith Cohen, Sarah Rebecca Davis, Harry Klein, Carmen Miller, Abraham Weintraub, Linda Davis, Jacob Hildebrand, James Long, Harold Margolis, Irvin Sonny Steinberg, Anna Simon, Lois Sales Cohen. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died in this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. With the blessed memories from our loved ones in our hearts, we rise as we turn to page 294 for the Mourner's Kaddish. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעלם ולעולמי עולמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה על שמי דקודשה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. זיכרונם לברכה, may the memory of our loved ones come to be a blessing and a benediction. Amen. Our closing song is עושה שלום.
Amen.
Harlan, the principal of the religious school. I want to offer a huge, you can sit, yeah, sit down, yeah, sit, be comfy. I want to offer a huge mazal tov to our wonderful kindergarten and first grade students. These students have remained enthusiastic, energetic, and eager learners, even while starting out the year safely on Zoom, and then comfortably transitioning to joining their friends in person. Many of our first graders were with us all of last year for our remarkable year of learning together over Zoom. And they came back, which we're really grateful for. We are so grateful that you're part of our religious school community. And we thank you also for entrusting your children's Jewish education to us. I also need to offer major thanks to the awesome teaching team in kindergarten and first grade, to the kindergarten teacher Avery Curtis and her assistant Karen Uslander, our first grade teacher Lexi Beauchamp and her assistant Sophie Bronstein, Marilyn Pincus, Ludmilla Gottlieb, Ellen Shakin, and Valeria Skyowitz, who enrich our students with library, music, and Hebrew. Thank you. You all, not the parents, the children, will be receiving a wonderful book from the Women of Reform Judaism entitled The Singer and the Scientist, in honor of your consecration. Our kindergarten students will be receiving their own personal-sized Torah, and the first graders will be receiving a beautiful Judaic necklace. I want to thank everyone, as always, for the support of our Passover candy sale, which provides the funds for the beautiful Judaica gifts that our students receive when they have their grade level service. So if you all will meet me afterwards in the kind of lobby, kind of near where you got your consecration handout, you all can pick up your gifts. Also, don't forget to get some delicious oneg treats. I could embarrass her because I know who made all of them, but I won't. But provided by the Women of Reformed Judaism, we are glad to provide you with something sweet to take on your way so you will have a sweet Shabbat. And Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and please wish a Shabbat Shalom to someone you never met before. Shabbat Shalom and Mazel Tov.